Why apologetics? As I discussed in my previous video, first and foremost, the reason we should practice and should be skilled apologists is because the Bible teaches that we're expected to be able to defend our faith. Now, a second reason that every Christian should be an apologist is because it changes culture. As William Lane Craig has said, in general, Western culture is deeply post-Christian, and it is the product of the Enlightenment, which has introduced into European culture the leaven of secularism. He continues to say that post-Christian culture assumes that the person who follows the pursuit of reason unflinchingly towards its end will be either atheistic or agnostic. And unfortunately, rather than combating this rise in secularism within our culture, our churches have stepped aside, retreating from the intellectual realm, and in the process handing over our culture. Now, the issue of having a post-Christian culture is important because the gospel is never heard in a vacuum. It is heard against the backdrop of the culture in which a person lives. And this, of course, is verified by experience, as we know regularly that those who are raised within a Christian environment are much more open to hearing the gospel than those who come from atheism or from another religion. Now, Grisham Mickens said, "False ideas are the greatest obstacle to the reception of the gospel. We may preach with all the fervor of a reformer and yet succeed only in winning a straggler here and there if we permit the whole collective thought of a nation to be controlled by ideas which prevent Christianity from being regarded as anything more than a harmless delusion." As a result of this post-Christian error, we find that our churches are declining, Christianity is being pushed out of the public square, and there's an overall negative attitude towards people who are coming public as Christians. And this further hurts the church because believers are becoming more fearful to share their faith due to the possibility of public and pointed ridicule, along with increasing repercussions such as being let go from a job. But as Christians are trained in and then use apologetics, we will find that we can reshape and reclaim the culture to make it possible for the gospel to be heard as an intellectually viable option again. As Christians, we are well poised intellectually. This is due mostly to recent scholarship, including the renaissance of Christian philosophy and recent advancements in science and historical evidences. And it is our responsibility and to our advantage to show our culture how Christianity can be an intellectual viable option. And in doing so, we can reshape our culture to be more receptive to the gospel that we know is true and necessary for salvation. Thus, we have good reason as Christians to be apologists.
Thank you for watching a video teaching by Matthew Files with Faith and Knowledge Ministries. If you are interested in having him come to your church to teach about a topic in apologetics or Christian philosophy, please contact him at faithandknowledgeministries@gmail.com or call 919-803-9146. You can also follow Faith and Knowledge Ministries on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter, or visit Matthew's blog by going to matthewfiles.blogspot.com.